Khanna from California. He sits on the House Oversight Committee, one of these key committees that is leading the impeachment investigation. Congressman, thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Kate, for having me.
Right. I mean, you heard Manu, and he's always got the best reporting. Right now, there is an expectation that the Ukraine ambassador, former Ukraine ambassador, will be appearing to speak before your committee. Do you actually expect that to happen tomorrow?
I'm hopeful she will come. I think she wants to testify. I hope the Secretary of State won't block her from testifying. The American people really can learn from her. Why was Giuliani involved? Were her recommendations on our relationship with Ukraine overruled by the president or the administration? She can shed a lot of light on what happened.
You're hopeful, and that's great. Hope springs eternal, sure. But do you really think it's going to happen?
Again, it should happen. I mean, I can't predict what this administration is going to do. They're capable of stonewalling at any moment. What I will say is I hope with Trey Gowdy, their new lawyer Trey Gowdy used to be on the Oversight Committee in Congress. He has advocated for transparency in the past and has said Congress is owed documents and witnesses. No administration should stonewall that. Hopefully he'll be able to provide that advice. And I think it's in the administration's interest to level with Congress and get the facts out there.
Congressman, just this morning, two associates, our reporting has been coming out that two associates of Rudy Giuliani have just been arrested for campaign finance violations. And these two men have also been on the radar, as Manu is reporting, of the House's impeachment investigation. Now they're going to be before a federal judge in Virginia today. What does that mean for you guys?
Well, it's very concerning, and usually what happens when you have people arrested, prosecutors will tell you that they often talk. They want to get some leniency on their sentencing, so it will be interesting what they have to share and what Giuliani's involvement in all of this was.
The White House says that it is not going to cooperate with any requests, essentially unless and until the House holds this full House vote to formally launch impeachment proceedings. Another one of your Democratic colleagues, John Garamendi, he said yesterday that he supports holding this vote because he believes that it will actually strengthen your hand. Why don't you agree?
Because the White House has stonewalled for the past 3 years, and anyone who thinks that if we do this, that suddenly they're going to cooperate, I think that's just naive. The Speaker is tough, and we are exercising all of our rights under the House that we have, and you need to be tough to stand up to this administration. They've been totally uncooperative. We will have a vote.
Why not call their bluff? Why not call the president's bluff?
Because all that's going to do is buy the president time. There's going to be a debate. There'll be a vote. They are just looking to delay this. The Speaker is committed to having a vote in the House. There will be a House vote once the Judiciary Committee does their work, and every member of Congress will be on record. But the Speaker is not going to voluntarily cede House rights to an administration that has been totally uncooperative.
So, Congressman, what do you do then? I mean, you issue subpoenas. Some of the reporting is that there's no plan to go to court because, again, that will take a lot of time to enforce subpoenas. What are you going to do? What does it mean? They stonewall, they don't answer, they don't respond. You issue a subpoena, everybody stares at each other. What do you do?
Well, Kate, it would be a difficult situation if the facts were more complicated. But here you have the President of the United States having gone on national television, actually bragging about asking Ukraine to interfere in our elections, asking China to interfere in our elections. Everyone in this country knows what happened, that he was asking for a favor from Ukraine to get political dirt on Joe Biden. So I think let's just move ahead, let the Judiciary Committee do their work, and let's have a vote in the House. And the vote can be very simple. Do you think that is what our founders intended for American democracy, or do you think it's not? And let's put everyone on the record. I really don't think this is some complicated case.